Hello everyone who is joining the stream. We are starting the draft lol soon. I'm just waiting for everyone to pop into the lobby. I think they have finally organized who is picking the side, so we shall be moving to the draft lol, hopefully.
Ben.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Well, Ben, do you know who's casting?
It's
It's
me and Benja, but Benja isn't here, so I'm casting solo
Ben.
game one. If you want to cast with me, feel free to. Oh, or not. Unlucky, Sammy doesn't want to cast. Oh, okay. We should be starting the drafting soon, as they have just finished reorganizing themselves in the lobby. I just have to make sure they are Karma and Asol. I think we got a target ban on Mr. Friendly Rob over here, as we got only mid picks and a lot of the picks that he likes to play. On the other side, I think we're targeting Mr. Poro Bear. I might be wrong though. Oh no, they're targeting Mr. Wessel and the top laner, Brick. Interesting Ashe pick, very safe pick. Not too many counters currently. The champion is very strong in the current meta. Classic Kai'Sa Nautilus. Very good duo right here. Very good all-in potential, very good one-shot in lane. It's a good way to try and counter Ashe. I wonder if they'll pick support jungle here, or if they'll pick something else to try and maybe fake out the enemies. I'm thinking, ooh, a Rel pick. I'm very unsure how this duo will work, seeing as Ashe wants to play for kiting backwards and Rel wants to go in, but maybe they know something I don't. Or maybe they're playing Rel jungle, and I'm completely overthinking this entire... never mind, I think it is indeed Rel support and Sejuani jungle. But maybe they're going for some very fancy plays that we have never before seen. Ooh, a Trundle pick! This is a good pick to counter out the tanky targets on the enemy team. It also means that they have an easier time allowing Kai'Sa to get a kill early into a fight, making it easier for the rest of the fight as they would turn it into a 4v5. Although it seems Team 1 is missing a bit of damage right now. Probably going to see some sort of carry champ on mid lane or top. They have a lot of CC, so I think they could honestly use for something like oh, Aatrox is banned, so maybe something like a Gnar, maybe an Azir mid, maybe something a bit fancy. Who knows? I think Soggy is a bit scared about the enemy picks and bans. Yes, Kled is indeed quite a good pick here. I just think they have a lot of tools to deny him. I don't know about Shaco here. I don't know. It'd be very interesting, but I'm not so sure about this pick. Well, we're seeing Team 1, blue side, banning Talia and Victor. So they're really denying all of these control mages. Trying to make sure that the mid laner can't, I like your thinking, Akam. I like your thinking. I'm thinking, ooh, here's the Azir pick, although on the other team. I wonder what they're gonna do to counter pick this Azir, and now they're leaving, I'm saying top for last pick would make the most sense, unless they pick Trundle top, which isn't the worst pick right now, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, a Veigar. That is indeed some damage, but it's a bit, yeah, I am also a bit, I would fall asleep to this pick as well. Ooh, a Jax pick would be quite interesting here, but I feel like he gets denied too easily by Azir. But maybe maybe our top laner from blue side has some hidden tech. I mean, I don't know. I'm waiting for that spice. I think there's your spice, Siggy. Here's your spice. Yeah. Lukewarm draft? You can't have everything. Alright, so since now we have to spectate the game, it will take a little bit of time to get into it, but it should be. But I will wait for the spectator time to go down, and then we will enter the game shortly. I guess since we have some downtime, we can look into what some of the matchups look like, as we have all the champs here. I think bot lane is very blue-sided, as they have a very safe pick and a very tanky champion. I think as long as Ashe doesn't overstep into a Nautilus hook, for example, I think it's the... Oh, who do I think won draft? Ooh. I want to say red side. They have a lot of... Oh, actually, they have a lot of dive, and then they have a lot of like mixed damage. They also can easily deal with the tanky targets, although they might have a problem with Jax, who can deny a lot of Kaisa and Azir's damage if he plays his cards correctly. But blue side has a very safe comp and a comp that can easily take out one target with Veigar Cage, then throwing in all of Sejuani's stuns and especially Rel stuns. It becomes very hard for someone with no dashes and no mobility, or someone who has no flash, to get out. I think with Ashe, it makes it very easy to hit all of their important skill shots. Uh, I like the potential Cho pick we could have had mid. I like the thinking we have in the chat right now. I'm a bit interested as to how they're gonna play this early, because if bot lane doesn't get ahead early, Ashe will just be able to take over slowly with the help of Jax and Veigar. And as long as Rel and Sejuani play the first, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes quite like safe or helping out mid and top, I think this becomes a very easy game to play for them. I think the red side needs to pay attention heavily around probably mid and top. Those are mostly top because it's a very volatile lane. You have Jax or Kali, two champions who want to bully the enemy. Unfortunately, there is no prizes for this. This is a fun event. I'm sorry if you expected prizes. I can't do much about it. It's a bit unfortunate that the streaming that the. I mean, we kind of said at the beginning that this was a for fun event, and we wanted this to be more of a people meet each other event. So unfortunate that there's no prize, but I think I think if the goal is to have fun, we shouldn't make it an incentive to try and win something. Because there's already the streaming week prizes as well. This is your chance to make a funny clip or a cool clip. Lots of potential this game for many whiffs. Lots of important skill shots that need to be landed. Who do you guys think will make the biggest play? I think easily it's a Kali or a Zir that could make the biggest play this game. Oh, no fun, only prizes, Sammy. I'll take that. I'll take that feedback into account. Thank you, Steven. I'm very grateful for your comment. Alright, the game should start soon, so I will be quickly changing to the right scene. I'm just hoping the game doesn't crash. You know, I really hope you're right. Alright, we'll be getting to the game. Oh yeah, guys, no, no! Sammy, no! This is cheating! I definitely didn't abuse the fact that we had Pokemon yesterday. Alright, guys, let's make this extra spicy. If you can predict who makes the coolest play of this game, I will gift a sub. I will gift one sub. Alright, as we see a normal fan for, it seems to be a normal fanning out of red side and blue side.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, Sejuani is asking to dance.
Minions have spawned.
Kevin making statements that we think is hilarious. Siggy, okay, Siggy. Okay. If Sammy or Siggy are correct, I will gift sub. Oh, there's a ward on red on the tri-bush on blue side, so... Oh, we see an early skirmish on the top lane with Jax's E. See Jax putting in that pressure, knowing that Akali has little energy. Oh, Rob hitting a Q. Oh, Kevin taking that trade, using Counter-Strike for the stun, and he continues the fight. Ah, he gets hit by the Q, that's not very good. Bot lane just hits level 2, hits the Ashe! Beautiful! Rel playing it safe, trying to keep her Ashe alive. Unfortunately, she gets hit by the Kai'Sa passive. I think if I... Oops, I accidentally hit the HUD. Oh, do we see our first kill top lane? Oh, close. Kali lives on a very low HP. Almost took a bad trade. Or a very bad trade. Kali is forced to reset TP here. Rob missed his cannon. I think he's griefing. My co-caster is currently playing Dungeons and Dragons, I believe. He should be here in about an hour. So he should be here for game 2, hopefully. If not, I'm going to cry. Rel is staying in her armored form, making sure she doesn't, making sure she can save her CC skill just in case she gets targeted too early. Oh, top lane, we have a gank coming here. Nope, immediately going back. Ashe is getting vision. Does Trundle get seen? No, but at least they now know that bot side is quite empty. Ooh, bot is walking up. Maybe they'll look for a dive on bot side. Ooh, top lane looking for a gank here. Unfortunately, Sejuani misses. We missed a stun too. Uh-oh. Jax goes down. If they don't play this safely, I think this is a double kill for Akali. Oh, here's the dive on bot lane. Nautilus ignite. Ashe flash. Ashe walking back under turret. See a trade on top side, a 1-for-1 trade. That's very unfortunate. Rel going in, trying to stop Kai'Sa from living. Unfortunately, she gets punished very hard for it, but doesn't die. Ashe here misses a ton of golden EXP. It's very bad. I think we see here Kai'Sa is going to be ahead by almost 1,000 gold because of that play. As we look mid, our gold differences are quite even. Jungle, we see that Sejuani is ahead. I think it's just better pathing. Classic Wessel moment. We see that top is also quite even. Oh, and Rob cancels the back right at the last moment. See Jax is respecting Kali. Oh, and he goes in for a trade here when his E is down. Interesting play. Nautilus walks into lane. Probably wants to let Azir back. But Rob, no respect, walks up anyways. There may be a fight in the bot lane soon. Lots of activity going on there. Maybe we see a guy from Akali. Ooh, Jax going in with this Counter-Strike. Bit risky. We have 4 members of the blue team on Drake, and from what I see, I don't think red team is going to take this fight. They seem to be hesitating a lot. Oh, hook hit by Nautilus, but he gets stunned by Veigar Cage. Veigar R takes out Nautilus. Forces ear flash. And I think blue side is very happy with that play. Free kill, free sum taken, and they got Drake on top of it. I think that was very well played by Rob, cancelling Nautilus's full CC chain. Rel is pushing out Kai'Sa, preventing her from backing. From that play at Drake, we can see that now Veigar is up by about 500 gold. Although we can see that now the top lane discrepancy is coming in. Akali is simply just ahead from far. Akali going for an all-in here with ult and ignite. Veigar coming in to save the day. He's playing it very risky right here. Oh, nice pillar by Trundle. Prevents Jax and Veigar from continuing. We might see some action bot lane soon. These level 6s will be hitting soon. And this would give a chance for Ashe to potentially get a kill on Kai'Sa or Nautilus, reducing the lead that she has. You see level 6 from Ashe here and level 6 from Rel soon. Nautilus walks up, cancels the back, but he may die for it. Unfortunately not. Ashe has left her Rel alone, burning Nautilus Ignite at least. Sejuani walks up, Unfortunately Ashe misses R. Nautilus, beautiful hook, gets out, but does he live? Nautilus forced to flash to live. Nautilus hooks Sejuani under tower, and that is a kill for Kai'Sa. Jax taking a risky trade yet again. Akali Shroud saving her from too many autos from Jax. Jax taking a lot of hits from Akali's Qs. Azir cancels Rob's back. Uh-oh. He might be in a sticky situation here. Low HP, low mana. Rob making sure that no one can flash over the wall and take him out while he tries to reset. Sejuani coming in for a gank top lane again. Are they going to look for this dive? Doesn't seem like it. Jax is staying up because he has Sejuani. But nothing happens and he's lost a lot of his HP. Rel is going into Kai'Sa, misses all of her CC. Kai'Sa continues going in. Cleanses. Ooh. Does Ashe trade? Ashe trades! She gets the shutdown. And Ashe ghosts out. But does she live? Nope, she flashes as well. And Trundle picks up the kill. I think it was okay. Ashe is still around 900 gold behind. I think if we look at items, yeah, Kai'Sa had Kraken. We see an Everfrost pickup from Veigar. We see Azir on his Nashers soon, most likely on his next back. Akali resetting right behind Jax. Oh, Akali TP's in. Takes him all in, but Sejuani is here. Ults, dodges the counter strike. Does she kill Jax? She kills Jax, but does she get out? I think Sejuani has this kill. Trade, 1 for 1. I think Jax is in a bit of a sticky situation. Behind on farm, behind in kills. I think Akali gets close to Mythic here. I think the game is dead. Why is my league not loading? There we go, I fixed it. Sorry, small technical issue. I think my internet was being a bit weird. There's a good fight in the bot lane. Veigar flash TP to get 2 kills. Also preventing tower from dropping. Kaisa knows that Drake is being taken and that all their team is there, so she can push out the last wave before resetting.
Yes.
Jax taking a very unfavorable trade with the Akali. Interesting choice right there. Goes in for a QW. Ooh, beautiful shuffle by the Azir. Rob using his R a bit early, dealing no damage. Now we have a standoff in top lane again. But Jax is afraid to take it, to initiate the fight again. He seems to have realized that he has very low chances of winning the 1 versus 1 when she has her ultimate up.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Akali going in for a simple trade and pushing out the wave with her shroud. Okay. Blue team, Rel and Jax making use of the fact that she doesn't have her shroud anymore to take this fight. Beautiful R cancel by the Rel. I don't think she meant to do that. Azir dashes into Veigar wall. Ashe walks into Kaisa. Kaisa dashes through. Sejuani tries to dodge. Stands still. Ex-Peke moment. As a beautiful play by blue team. Almost recovered by red team. Unfortunately, got caught by too much. Trundle is now running down the Veigar. Oh, but he gets caught by the cage. Oh, but kills nonetheless with the assist of Azir. And now they were looking to push down mid turret, but here comes Jax and Rel to deny. See red team resetting. Is there an objective coming up soon? Oh, my timers are down, lovely. We see Herald coming up soon, short in the next 20 seconds. We see most of red team on the bottom half of the map with Herald up, and blue team with support and jungle. Interesting play by both teams. Oh, my game seems to have disconnected. Oh, we're back. Nautilus hooks Rel. Trundle goes in. Rel unfortunately misses her W and expends all of her abilities to delay her death. I think because of this, it is now a free Herald for red team. Ashe is found lost in the bot lane. Akali TP's bot for the Ashe. Nautilus is staying near Azir just in case he gets dived on. Kali seems to be aware of the fact that blue team is going down to bot, so she doesn't initiate on the Ashe. We see a potential play coming in top side with 3 members showing up for Jax, using 2 ults for the Jax, and Jax trying to ghost out, but unfortunately all the CC from Nautilus prevents him from being able to do much.
Blue Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, Sejuani coming in with her ultimate and her dash. Azir dashes right into the Veigar cage and unfortunately gets caught by all of his spells. But as we see, red side is now pushing in with Herald. They may get inhibitor turret here with the fact that no one is there to contest them. No, they do not get the turret, but they do get a charge. Veigar trying to trade that with the first turret in mid, and he finds it. Let's see the gold differences now. Veigar is up by 300. Kai'Sa has extended her lead to 1,600 gold. And unfortunately, guys, I don't think any of our mid laners are performing right now. Trundle ahead by almost 2,000 gold. And the top lane is ahead on the Kali side by about 500 still. Now we see red starting Drake. Azir with the crown buy. Quite interesting considering the amount of poke with Ashe and Veigar present. Ashe hits it on Kai'Sa, and Kai'Sa forces a cleanse. Rel goes in with her ultimate, hits 4, but she is alone. There is no follow-up. Akali tries to go in, but the Veigar cages. Akali gets forced into 4 members, finds the Ashe. Sejuani getting hit by Hook. Kai'Sa following up. Veigar finds himself all alone, being hit by the entire team, and unfortunately also gets taken down. This is almost a blue team ace, but Jax has found his way out. This is very unfavorable for blue side. I think this is the Azir play that I was missing. Red team is looking to take out tier 2 on the bot lane. Backing off from the Jax. Interesting choice. See, they seem to respect how many members they are sending to the bot side. Do they find Trundle right before he backs? They find Trundle. Oh, but they missed. Trundle still looking to go in. Trundle is confident he can take out both members of the enemy team here. Trundle ults the Veigar and he takes him out. And Trundle now finds himself running from Sejuani, gets caught by the Rel, and then ignited. Rel finds the shutdown with Ignite, and Azir runs away. It is very unfortunate that the gold couldn't go on Veigar, but shutting down the Trundle right there should allow for the blue team to gain some tempo again. Seems that blue side is looking for a play on the mid lane. But red team is playing very safe. Bit of downtime right now. You see maybe Akali is looking bot side for a play on the Jax. But we also see a lot of blue team on top side of the map, and Akali has TP and Jax has no TP. This might be bad for blue team, because if they find a play here and Akali TPs, Jax cannot follow. Red side starts the Baron. Unfortunately, there's no one in blue team there to stop them. Rel finds herself on a ward. And it seems that red team gets the Baron for free. Rel gets out with her W. Azir missing his R. Sejuani capitalizing. Nautilus using his ult to try and survive. Trundle walking in. Akali TP's in. Kai'Sa goes back in after. Veigar finds himself down. Akali goes in with her ult, finds 3. But will she get this one more? She autos a minion. And I think red team is just going to siege mid lane here. I agree, Sammy. It does seem to be Jover. I think it's very unfortunate that blue team didn't have Jax in that fight. They couldn't kill Trundle fast enough. Ashe used R and missed, hit the wrong target. I think it was very unfortunate turn of events. It was a good try to capitalize on the Azir R being down, but unfortunately they didn't have the damage to burst down Trundle. With his build, he's running Triforce, Titanic, and Starax. It gives him a lot of survivability in these fights. I think without these items, he would have probably found himself caught, and then the fight could have been favored towards blue side. Now we see people, both teams looking for Drake. Unfortunately, Jax this time has TP. He's probably trying to force Akali up, but blue side is nowhere near Drake anymore. It seems like they're giving up Drake and just trying to play on different picks. We have 4 members. We have the entire red team on the bot side, except for the ADC. Rel gets caught by Trundle Pillar, is forced to flash. We see a siege on mid and bot lane while Jax is splitting topside. We'll see if this extra turret gold will do anything. Rob trying to stop red team from pushing in. I think this might be the last fight. They're chasing the Sejuani quite... I think they could have ended faster, but maybe it is fine because the next respawns are in 15 seconds. They've just lost Baron. Azir resets to TP back in to end the game. I think it's finally Jover. Unfortunate turn of events for blue side. Kevin mauling. I think it's a good game right there. We will be right back soon. Just give us a minute as we start the next draft and remake the teams. Okay, sorry for the delay. Unfortunately, I had a mishap, but the game should be back and we should be able to start the draft soon. Seems red team has stated that they're ready. Holy shit, we have 16 members. Let me drop down the music a little bit, it's a bit loud. Okay, the draft should start now. Banning phase is starting and an immediate Scion ban. Followed by a Zerath ban. I think they don't want... I think I heard Weatherwolf has been playing a lot of Zerath recently. Banning Pantheon. Wow, they really don't want Weatherwolf on Zyra either. That it was his main, last I heard. Now, I don't know much about these players, so I cannot predict what bans or picks they will be taking, but I will try my best to, once again, explain what each pick does. Kennen ban. And a Rakan ban. They really dislike the support. That is a interesting play from the enemy team. See a Jarvan first pick. Good CC'er, good engage. Fairly safe champion if you play around well. A Viego answer. Interesting. He's a good pick champion. He's a very good skirmisher. What do they pair up with this Viego pick? I wonder. Is it maybe an engage support so that they can allow him to to roam freely easier. They pick Ezreal, a safe AD carry. Let's see what response we get in ADC. Or maybe we see something different. See a Xayah answer. Safe, very safe ADC. It's a pretty good pick here into Viego, melee champions. She works very well into melee champions. We just need to hope that blue side doesn't counterpick themselves afterwards. Milio pick, keeping Xayah alive. This duo I do not see very often, but it is good for minimizing poke, and I guess they're looking for a very team fighty based auto attack champions, I'd say. So they're probably picking at least 1 or 2 more ranged champions if possible. Leo and answer, very good to keep to go in. I don't see the synergy with Ezreal, but there is some synergy with Viego, so maybe they're thinking about playing on bot side heavily. See Yone and Camille bans. We want to deny more top and mid picks. Makes sense. Those are the only roles left to pick. A Gragas ban. Oh, a Shaco ban maybe. I wouldn't see the Shaco ban here, but maybe they have some hidden tech that they're afraid of. No, it's a Gragas ban. Very safe champion, very annoying to play into. We see an Ornn pick. Fairly safe pick top as long as you don't get, as long as you play your lane fairly safe. You don't take too many crazy trades. I wonder what what the blue team will decide to counterpick with a Nasus pick. Very interesting. I'm not sure what Nasus brings to this team, but maybe they have something that I do not. Maybe they see something that I don't. And a Victor pick. Good control mage. Very good combo with Jarvan actually. If they can get multiple people in his R, that means they can get a lot of value. And then another Shaco hover. Last time they hovered Shaco, they were trolling. So maybe they're trolling again. And a Garen pick. Oh, no, Mordekaiser. Interesting. They're making it mysterious for who is mid. So if we look at these two comps, let's see what we can see here. There's a lot of pick from red team, and then there's a good amount of team fight from blue team. So what is unfortunate is they picked tournament draft. So it's going to take longer than I'd like. The game should be starting soon. Oh wait, never mind, we have the spectator delay. Steven, I mean, yeah, you can if you want. But, I would prefer if you made it look more like a swap mid-game, but you can just start Victor top. I just want to see something spicy happen this game. But none of the chatters are active. And I'm currently busy trying to make sure there are no problems for next game. The game should start soon. 10 seconds left for the spectator delay, and then we should be good to go. Oh, I see Sammy is back. Sammy, who do you expect here to be our star player? I just need to hope my league doesn't crash. Dog? Okay, what do you expect Dog's score to be? Let's go with positive or negative. If you get that right, that's 1 sub. If you guess it on the dot, that's 3 subs. Imagine.
A lady needs her shade.
$350.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, 350. All right. All right.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, KDA, KDA. Oh, no. I meant KDA. If you want to do a Q-Stacks bet, we can do a Q-Stacks bet too. 427, okay. I need to keep that in mind.
Minions have spawned.
We see blue team is semi-stacking, afraid of an invade from very low CC. 535 Q stacks. All right.
All right.
I got you.
Between that and 450? Okay, if it's between those numbers, I'll gift sub. We see Victor has moved top. As I have allowed him to. Because I don't think the matchup is great for either side. Oh, Nasus walking into a level 2 Ornn, a bit scary. Bot lane putting in some pressure. Steven trading back to Mordekaiser with his extra range. Leona looking for a trade here. Milio using his spells to deny Ezreal's damage. Very good trade from both teams. I think, unfortunately, due to the champs, Ezreal and Leona came out on top. We see a few trades coming from bot lane soon, maybe? Xayah is forced to walk up. The bot lane is keeping their lane quite steady. Ooh, awesome. Jarvan walking right into Viego. Viego looking for this fight. Viego is winning this fight. Jarvan flashes and Viego follows, but he doesn't flash after. Viego looks for a reset.
I'm here to join the casting.
Oh. Sick. I didn't even hear anything.
No worries. 2 is better than 1, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's how it works?
I mean, normally Benja should be here soon.
Ah well, I'll leave when he gets here.
You can
Turn your
stay as well.
screen.
You see a nice trade on the mid lane here. So should I stream for you on this as well? Or?
Yes, please.
Okay. Stream will go down for a bit, but it's fine.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be back soon. There you go. Should be back.
Alright. I missed a little bit of what happened.
It
No,
was
but
a
it's no
couple
fun.
trades mid, a couple trades top, but there's been no kills yet. I need to
Right.
I need to fix my display. Everything is
Uh-oh.
messed up. I should fix it.
Oh.
It should be fixed now.
Ornn trading into
Ornn
Nasus.
trading as Nasus. Nasus using
Hey,
all his
Nasus.
spells, but
Nasus has no mana. He has no
He
mana.
has no mana. Ornn walking up, realizing Nasus has no mana, and Nasus is walking away. Nasus walks
Ooh.
back in. Trying
Oh.
to... Oh, and then he
Nasus
goes out.
For the extra 3 stacks, worth it. A true Nasus player.
True Nasus player, everything for the stacks.
Right, I missed draft though, so who do we favor?
I honestly favor red side comp here.
Oh! Yeah.
We have a good trade on the
The
bot
bot lane though.
Oh, Ezreal forced to
Oh,
flash out. Xayah has flash and chooses not to follow.
I would have been fine. I don't think Xayah had already used her EN on her spell, so I don't think one more auto would have mattered.
I mean, she has flash ghost. She can kill Ezreal and.
Oh yeah, she could have just run him down. Yeah.
And then she. Well, I mean, maybe they want to save it. Maybe they expect to fight at Drake soon or something like this. So it's smart to save her spells. Level
Which you could
6.
kill. Yeah.
Level 6 on junglers should be coming up soon.
Viego taking the river prio. If the scuttle spawns that it does, then Red might be in luck.
It does. Yes, red team looking for a gank mid lane. Viego hitting his stun for Ornn to hit his combo. Ornn using his pillar.
Oh.
Nasus ulting, but I think it's
That's
not
too late.
enough. And Viego
Please.
takes first blood. Jarvan's looking here, maybe seeing if he can take a kill. No, he chooses to back off and instead look into the top red side to see if anything is up.
Would it have mattered if Nasus ulted earlier, so he was a bit more tanky throughout that whole exchange? I
no,
mean, his Q did a lot of damage.
No, what he would have needed was to kill Viego and dodge the CC.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate that he got hit by every single CC possible. Ooh, Victor taking not such a great trade, having to burn his ult.
And still missed the cannon. That was bad.
Unlucky.
However, red side didn't press the issue and haven't started Drake, even though their bot lane is so shoved in. Ezreal got an extra back in as well. So they should be favored for this Drake fight.
Okay, Mordekaiser taking a fight, ulting the Victor AFK.
No, he was trapped in the.
Oh
he
yeah,
couldn't
right.
walk.
Yeah. Let's see the gold differences now. We have a 700 gold difference on the top lane. Interesting decision to swap. I will say, we got a little bit of a lead in the jungle. Mid lane is looking. Oh wait, never mind. The gold is a bit altered because it's Nasus.
Yeah,
Not,
the Nasus is down 1,000 gold
yeah,
to
but
the.
Nasus is down 1,000 gold, which is quite unfortunate.
He's who I'm still rooting for, the underdog.
The underdog, literally.
As long as he gets his Q stacks, I'm fine.
The bot lane is quite far ahead with having only farming and no kills whatsoever in such a lane. I think this is their idea of picking Milio is for 0 fights to occur.
Yeah, I mean, she's down like Ezreal's down 20 CS, so that makes a hell of a lot of a difference.
Yeah.
And if they manage to get on the
Oh no!
Oh,
Nasus
he
doesn't
didn't.
get to get the stacks. He at least gets the cannon. Ezreal getting poked a bit here.
And still, they haven't touched Drake.
Ezreal
Red side has
ulting
such
mid lane. Does he hit the Nasus? He hits the Nasus, but he lives.
And still, neither teams look to be taking Drake. Red side had the scuttle, had a lot of prio, but they just let it go.
Objectives don't exist. They're overrated.
It's like my solo queue games.
This looks exactly like a solo queue game. Oh, actually no, there's a lot less fighting than I expected.
Yeah, maybe they're flaming each other on Discord, but they're not
Alright.
typing indeed.
Oh, Viego
that's
barely hits this.
unfortunate!
That is a very
He
unfortunate
does not have any
stun.
sums.
But
He's
does he
just-
get out? Jarvan goes in to save his team. Do they get to kill
they
Mordekaiser?
will-
I think
they
they
will.
kill Mordekaiser.
Nice
Good
counter
counter
gang.
gank by Jarvan here.
Menno showing he can still jungle. Wait, is it Menno or still?
No, it's Oscar.
It's Oscar. Oh yeah. Right.
Oscar walking into Ornn. Oh, Ornn missing his stun. Is airborne. Did he continue to walk? No. Will he
If
take
both
his...
lanes come and collapse now, this could be something interesting, but it seems they're just giving it up.
Viego's showing here. I think he wants to take his top side. But he chooses to back off. We still see no initiative to take objectives.
They didn't even take the blue buff.
No. No, it's just Benja.
It's the Benjameister.
That's me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm terribly sorry for being so late to the stream.
It's fine. There's been not too much action so far. The game has only been on for 10 minutes.
It looks like everyone
finally
here is
a
gonna-
herald call. Let's see the movement from the enemy team. It seems Victor and Mordekaiser are making their way. And whilst Nasus is... Oh, Nasus has started moving and Ornn is staying in lane. Quite a risky play from the red team.
If the blue team picks a fight now, they might. Well, let that
Mordekaiser
happen.
ulting Jarvan, trying to take him out of the fight. Ornn is
They
now
have to
there.
get in there. They're running away.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Ornn misses his airborne, unfortunately. Leona
Ornn going
ults.
in.
Unfortunately, doesn't hit the center, but I think it's fine because they should be able to get the Herald for free here.
Now,
In all, the
hopefully,
bot lane.
if blue team can just shove this in, they might get some plates.
Blue team could shove this. Ezreal gets caught by the stun. He's forced to E out. Interesting. Are they going to look for a dive here? Oh, Milio misses his Q. Mordekaiser
Oh!
low on HP. What's going on?
Victor has flash available.
Victor is-
or almost,
oh.
almost.
Doesn't need the
Doesn't
flash.
even need it.
Oh, but now he
Well-
might be dead.
He might have to pay for it. Here's Leona coming in with Viego on his
He just-
ass. This
he
is a
could've
nice
executed
juicy
it.
kill.
And
Huge
Viego-
XP boost. Looks a full level.
And Viego picks up a kill. I think let's look at the gold difference. We have a massive gold difference in the jungle. Top lane is quite even. A mid lane gold difference is quite large. See bot lane up 500 gold from simple farm. And supports are almost even. See blue side has just picked up a Drake. In exchange of seeing that Viego was top side. Good awareness of map.
Finally, the first Drake gets taken.
It's interesting
And
to
then-
see a Herald being taken before Drake. Nasus using his E for poke and picking up the minions.
What build is Nasus going? Is he just E
I
spamming or?
think he's going standard. I think he's
Oh,
probably
okay.
going Divine Sunder into whatever.
But look at that item difference. He has a Sheen,
Yeah,
and the
he-
Ornn already has a completed Mythic.
Or it is a couple components ahead. That's
50
crazy.
gold appears to be a bit of a deficit, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a feeling Nasus is also sitting on around 1,000 or 2,000 gold right now because those items do not match the amount of gold he's sitting on.
Yeah, he's sitting on about 1,000 gold there. But will it matter in the end? I mean, he's mostly a scaling thing. His gold is not so much of an issue right now. He can get it later in the game. The real problem is, will they reach that late into the game? The lead is very heavily in favor of red side. It looks like, yeah, they have a really, I mean, late game focused comp. You have Victor, you have the Milio, you have the Zaya, you have the Nasus. It's late game central over here. But it's not like Red Team is completely out of luck. I mean, Ornn, Ezreal, very, very strong late game carries, and even if you get ahead with a character like Nasus, with someone like Zaya, you have a Viego there with the lockdown, and if he gets a kill, the resets are very potent for Raiko here. It's gonna be brutal.
Yeah. Would have been nice to talk about drafts, but unfortunately you were a bit late, but
I apologize. I had it went a bit too long on my end, but I'm here. I'm back. I did watch the draft happen, and I did very much like. Initially, I liked the blue team draft quite a bit. They had some nice, late game. Milio's a very strong champ, especially against the Mordekaiser. We'll have to wait a bit.
I was very happy with the first 3 picks, and then when they pulled out the Nasus, I was a bit afraid of the Nasus pick into an Ornn.
And they tried to change it to swap the lanes, but it didn't work out in the end. Now remind me, was Jarvan picked earlier?
Jarvan was first pick.
Jarvan was first pick, yeah.
Seems to be a priority jungler.
Very, very powerful, especially with setting tempo, and Memphis has been doing pretty well on it.
Yeah.
But we saw earlier he got a bit stuck near the tower. That led to a death. Raiko has just been power farming though, and it's gonna be interesting to see how,
I mean,
which is more worth it.
I think he's just losing Herald here. He has to put it down mid. Didn't throw it down earlier for plays. Quite interesting.
No, but here comes the kill onto the Nasus, and that's the third kill on Viego.
Good kill, Leona here for support. Unneeded. If Jarvan walks up here, he might find himself being taken down as well.
I think he's maybe sizing up Aurelia Vant, but you're not going to be able to burn through that health bar that soon, and he tries!
He tries with Victor, but Victor immediately gets jumped on by Viego, flashes out of Viego R. Viego follows, and Jarvan tries to follow. Viego takes over Victor.
Beautiful shutdown.
Gets taken. Shutdown goes on Jarvan. We would have preferred on Zaya, but all things done. That was quite a good fight from blue team.
Very much so. It's very, very good of Botsai, both Melian and Weatherwolf.
Yeah.
Both of them rotating right there as the fight started. Good communication with the team. Though, yeah, having to burn Flash on both champs, it seems like Raiko could have gotten away there after getting the Victor by ulting back over the wall with the reset, but I think just the burst was a bit too strong there from the other champs.
Yeah. Victor TP stopped to prevent Mordekaiser that first turret.
Oh, and they're trying to go to Ezra. Do you heal? Just walks away. That's gotta be a bit painful.
Calling a bit greedy. Oh.
Nasus caught out here.
Right before Drake. Unfortunate. But they see Mordekaiser. So Victor is pushing in for that first turret. Ezreal got his back cancelled and is now overstaying. Oh, red team looking for blue.
Huge knockup. Call of Warfare goes onto Zaya.
These turrets, but Zaya has to burn everything and still dies. So Milio runs away, runs the other direction and delays his death as much as possible. I don't know if that is the play, but he gives his gold to Ezreal.
Yeah, Ezreal, I mean, surviving that entire encounter regardless. If they knew that they were going to die there, which they should have seen the Nasus die in the river, yeah. I mean, at that point you know that something bad's about to happen as EQ happens inside the death realm, though Mordekaiser gets stunned up. Victor can't escape, and the damage is going to be maybe a bit too much.
I think
Conqueror triggers
comes out here on top with all of his spell hitting.
And
Jarvan making use of that time to take Herald for free, and now Mordekaiser is going to push out, and we'll see where this Herald ends up going.
I mean, it's I think overall very much in favor of Red Team. They're able to get kills on the ADC support, grab a Drake, and kill top lane. That's a 3-4 objectives, and all you lost was Herald. I don't think you're too bad. You're too upset about that.
Yeah.
You should press Control Shift Z and then scroll out. Yeah, now you can see a larger view of the map.
Thank you for.
No problem. Also, go to the eye, and you're on the bottom left.
Oh yeah, and enable.
Yeah. Just disable the time. Yeah, so we can't see. No spoilers.
Oh right.
Alright, now we have a bigger view of the map. Seems like J4 is being pinged out. They want to go for Mordekaiser here.
Akam saying that phase rush would have probably been better on Victor than first strike. What is your opinion on that? Phase rush into Mordekaiser here, who is guaranteed to go Rylai's.
But here's the thing, I don't think they initially planned for Victor to be good on the top lane. They planned it to be a mid lane pick, and you typically want to have that first strike mid lane pick. They weren't aware that Irrelevant was gonna, what's it called, swap.
Yeah.
So they probably thought, hey, it's not a problem, and I guess now.
I mean, they're both melee matchups, right? They're both melee matchups, so how much would it have mattered?
I mean, phase rush helps get away from both if they get into range. So I think what we're really looking for here is either damage enough to burst them or phase rush to play the lane safer so you can scale for free. Ezreal might be caught out here. No, he still has his E. Get out.
But I agree, they're both melee matchups. There's also a different caliber of running away from an Ornn versus running away from a Mordekaiser. Those are two very separate things.
Ornn TPing in, blue team putting down Herald. They want this tier 1.
So the wave clear is really strong. Will they be able to take it out?
Viego on an off angle. He reveals his position, but
huge ultimate coming out. Cloud Force Drive is gonna knock up one.
Pick on the Victor. Viego taking his first takedown. Xayah ulting. Viego going on the Xayah. Oh, and he gets hit.
Did you guys miss that? They're trying to escape here.
Mordekaiser still has ult?
No, Mordekaiser tried casting ult on the Xayah, but Xayah used ultimate, making her invulnerable. She escaped it, but instead.
And I think Red Team comes out on top of that, having caught out Jarvan right after as well.
Just barely.
Yeah, it was a 3-for-1 trade, absolutely in the favor of Red Team, and it looks like they're going to be going for Baron right away. I really about upgrading Raiko's Infinity Force right here, and they're going to be able to burn through this. Xayah will try to interfere, as will Victor. They know something's up there. They are on a ward, but how much damage can they put through? A lot of damage as the Chaos Storm comes in. Huge damage onto Red Team. Irrelevant is getting located. Flash out. No, he can't. Triple kill for Victor.
Now they're just going to
that was a tragic mistake.
That was quite a greedy Baron to take, or to try. Leona looking here to see if we can stop them with Ezreal, but I don't think anything can be done. Drake coming up in 50 seconds. Might be a fight soon. Everyone will be alive for that fight.
And let's see who gets Prio over bot river first. Looks like Red Team, with their good support, is walking in the pit now.
Looks like
but there's still a little bit of time left.
There's still a bit of time. We do have TP on Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser will be heading top and looking to TP in. Milio resetting right before Drake. A bit risky because they could lose pressure here.
Right. The fight may be brewing as 3 members of Red Team are coming forward with Xayah in the wing for Blue Team.
Mordekaiser has TP and is still on the top lane. Let's see when he uses it. Xayah is isolated on bottom.
But they don't really have initiation to lock down.
We now see all of Blue Team heading on the bot side looking to engage again like they just did on Baron. Victor revealing their position. They're now caught in a chokehold. If we have Ornn ult, maybe we can see, even though it's a 4v5, we might be able to see an upset. Mordekaiser down. Split foot. TPing in now. Ornn using his ult now, looking for
the fourth goal hits.
Cancelled by Jarvan, but he gets taken down by the Viego.
Mordekaiser's dead.
Viego going into the backline, trying to take out the Milio, but gets taken out by Victor instead. Mordekaiser dying to Victor. Unfortunate.
Looks like blue side wins this round.
Looks like red side
They
was
don't
very
need that one.
uncoordinated.
As though they were uncoordinated, Mordekaiser was not ready for the burst that the backline could provide and didn't get the ultimate on time and just goes down. Ezreal here is fighting against Zaya. Zaya staying alive, gets weird stunned up. The
Zaya
damage is
flash.
real, but gets out! Ultimate gets popped! Norelli at the end is
Ward is
still
taken
alive, the
down.
top lane goes down. Oh, huge E!
Yeah, the
Wow,
cleanup
and
is
this
for
Victor. This Victor.
the Victor.
Oh, we see Leona begging for her life. But Victor.
A clean
true
triple
equality.
kill for
True equality.
Steven.
True equality right there. He will murder anyone.
But will they get this Drake? The enemy, the red side jungler has already respawned and is coming over. Do they have enough damage to burst it? Oh, with the Jarvan, it should
Naz
be
is
fine.
TPing in, trying to prevent Diego from reaching the Drake. I think no matter what happens here, it's hard for the red team to contest this anymore. I think from these couple fights, we can see that the bot lane really changed the outcome of the game. Let's see the gold differences now. We see that Viego is still up ahead by 1,500 gold, I'd say.
1,300, but yeah, you're right. No, sorry, 1,500. No, you're totally right.
And you have top lane is behind.
It's a
Massively behind.
Yeah, that's the big problem right there, is that a lot of the farm is indeed concentrated on this Victor, and instead of a cohesive strategy of locking down this prime target, they're kind of a bit all over the place, scattering their focus. Sure, the Zaya is pretty dangerous, but...
Into the Nasus. He ults the Nasus.
Oh, this will be
Nasus
easy.
ulting back. I think Nasus is just looking to run away.
Oh, that Wither is
just-
brutal. Oh!
If he
Wither is
continues to
brutal,
queue,
but-
he might survive.
Nasus not using his kit to the utmost. Let's see. I
Yeah,
mean,
with the Q lifesteal, you saw how much it healed him. I think if he just kept doing that, he would have made a
Oh,
significant
I really
difference.
been going for the solo
Ireland
kill
looking for a solo
onto
kill onto
Steven.
Victor, but Jarvan coming up to prevent him from escaping and to prevent Victor from dying. Good. That it was a nice attempt, but unfortunately Jarvan was around and Diego couldn't come to help.
Sadly, a bit of a greedy play for Irelia Vant, having no vision of the surrounding area and just going in onto their most fed carry doesn't seem to be the smartest option,
Maybe
and it
now,
definitely paid for it.
Maybe now they'll realize that the target they're looking for is Victor in the team fights instead of Jarvan and Zaya.
Yeah, if the Mordekaiser didn't get absolutely one-shot at the start of the previous fight, it would have made a difference, but he rushed the two carries alone and just blew up before he could even ult.
I think maybe if Mordekaiser takes out Jarvan from the fight, it makes it a lot harder for the enemy team to play because they have no engage after that.
Yeah,
As much as
and
Nasus is a meat shield, he
There's-
doesn't provide that much utility.
I mean, look at him. He's level 14 compared to Zaya's level 15. And if we can take a look at his items, he's behind in gold as well. So he isn't all that tanky yet. He only has a Warden's Mail and I forgot what the other item's called.
Glacial Buckler or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh wow, look at my knowledge coming in.
Epic.
Alright. And lads, as fast as I came, I have to leave now.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yes. I'm terribly sorry, but you have it absolutely under control. This is a Benjameister approved cast.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
very
you for
much.
thank you for your
Official stamp of
input.
approval.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope
Absolutely.
you enjoy whatever you have coming next.
Sorry, yeah, I have work that needs to be done. Vacation is almost over,
Oh, it
but
seems-
Good luck.
It seems like
Not
the
for
other
me.
game has already ended, as I see a friendly Rob Pog.
awesome. Cheers,
you.
cast. Enjoy streaming week, and make sure to have some fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry once again.
Don't worry about it. Well, it's back to us too. See, we see a fight that should ensue on Baron soon. Maybe
Yeah.
this time Red Team will look for a different approach for the fight, but knowing they don't have Nasus and Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser using his ult here.
Nasus has to ult and
Nasus
Q again.
is
He's...
ghosting. Oh, but this
Yeah,
time he's
look at
turning
this
around.
healing. Look at this healing.
Now we see a fight here. Oh, Leona finds
Victor gets
Victor.
red.
Oh, but Orn gets his
Oh.
ultimate cancelled. Victor flashes out to Leona R, and now Ornn gets
no.
killed. I think this fight was like could
That
have been.
Viego ult was way too early. And whiffed.
I mean, also Victor had flash up, and
Yeah.
if Leona, since he already was out of Leona's CC chain, it was a bit dangerous to go for that.
And if you look at bot lane, Nasus has survived, has gone back to the base, and is now ghosted back to lane.
No, he ghosted in the fight.
He did ghost her? Okay.
Yeah. It was a very weird fight.
He held it, and now his ult is back. And if he just ults every time that he gets Mordekaiser ulted, he should just be able to survive for some reason. I think the lifesteal, he doesn't have any MR, but the lifesteal
It's
is
the
enough.
lifesteal. Mordekaiser doesn't mitigate enough damage, and Nasus simply just heals too much from Divine Sunder and his passive. Now we see with this blue team fight taking Baron, they top side. Pog for
And looks
everyone.
that the game is swinging. There's a 5k gold lead for blue side now. There's a fight for Dragon. Everybody should have TP up. So as long as Victor uses it to go to the mid lane to get some prio. They don't have a sweeper up though, and that's critical. They are just as I say it, they cleared it. This is not a fight that Ezreal can take. And Ezreal's already dead. Let's see. Zaya's on the wrong side of the fight though. She needs to just run in. And somehow Red Team pulls it out. Zaya untouched with almost full mana. Was zoned out by the Leona.
See, unfortunate turn of events. This game isn't as over as I initially thought it would be. Red team was looking really strong in the early game, and then in the mid game they seem to fall behind, but now they seem to be taking these fights a lot better, and they might be able to make a comeback here.
Yeah, we can just see the complete difference from the previous Baron fight, or Dragon fight, where the blue team all walked to the same angle and approached Baron from one side and then swept the red team. This time they were positioned in a complete string, and the red team just barges right through the middle and separated Zaya and the support from each other.
We see now Ornn has upgraded both Triforces on the enemy team, meaning they get a lot more stats, and Viego having finished his third item was probably the game changer for that fight. We see most champions on red team coming to their third item soon, and Victor, even though he has 4 items, if he gets taken out early, there's very little the rest of the team can do, even with Zaya.
Yeah, but Zaya wasn't even in this fight. I'm surprised with Ezreal dying so soon that they just didn't turn harder on him. He was completely out of position, and they could have ran him down, but instead he was able to walk all the way back into his team, and by chasing that, Victor completely overstayed. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Ornn missing his ultimate yet again.
Yeah. Nasus ghosted and then didn't do anything.
Viego trying to go on the flank, but he can't. There's too many people there in front of him. Viego's really looking for this first takedown, but he can't get it. But now that blue team has lost their AD carry, it makes it a lot easier for red team to continue this. Oh, Leona going in on the Jarvan, taking a good ult onto the Victor, I believe.
Wilson trying to make things happen, and very good zoning.
Jarvan zoning the Ornn off of everyone. As forced to back off, and it now has evened out the game. Mordekaiser wasn't present there. Most likely the reason why nothing was happening.
Victor's gravity field was between them, and then the Jarvan ult also separated them, and then when that went away, there was an unfortunate Ornn pillar that blocked his escape. So Irelia Vance actually trapped himself with the rest of the blue team. And can we see how many stacks Nasus is on?
Oh, let's see this Nasus stacks. 498. Hey,
Okay.
it seems that your prediction, it could come true.
I think I might have just...
You might have just
It
made
needs
me.
to end very fast, or I might have just undershot it a little bit.
Let's see. I mean, his score is quite far off what you initially predicted, but his stacks, they're not that far.
Yeah, I think he has enough cooldown reduction now to just spam his Q on the whole wave, so that should be good. Ilse, maybe overstaying welcome a little bit.
Jarvan
2 ult used for this,
overcommitting
though.
just for the Leona. I understand, like, it is a lot of CC down, but are they going to capitalize on this or no?
There's only 1 minute left until Baron, so the cooldown should be back by then, but they shouldn't take any more fights.
The cooldowns should be
least.
up, but is Red Team going to do anything about the fact that they used 2 ultimates to kill Leona?
Yeah, oh,
No, Ornn
face
backing out
packing?
immediately.
No, okay. Victor almost
Mordekaiser
face packing into
completely
the...
ignoring the Nasus, taking the turret. Mordekaiser now goes for an engage here, easily winning this fight on the side lane. But
No,
Nasus,
again, I think Nasus should
but
just...
Nasus might win this because with the Q healing, and now with the stats, oh,
Barely.
unfortunate.
Ooh.
Mordekaiser won that, but Mordekaiser doesn't push this. Oh, Mordekaiser actually chooses to turn back around and push this. Now, blue team has to make a decision. Do they take Baron or do they let their inhibitor fall? Zaya goes to run down the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser flashes out. Zaya, oh, Mordekaiser Zonya's the Zaya stun. Unfortunately misses the E. Zaya forced ult and takes out the Mordekaiser.
1,000 gold shutdown. Very nice. Oh, perfect flash! And instantly 2 people get deleted.
I think it's
Somebody
Jover.
check in PC.
I unfortunately think this game is now Jover.
Did Mordekaiser get some anti-healing, like Akam is suggesting in chat?
Let's check. Mordekaiser has Bramble Vest.
He has Bramble Vest.
Just purchased Bramble Vest.
Well, it was a close fight anyway, but that flash from the Victor was absolutely clutch in that fight. He was caught out of position between the Leona and the Ornn, and then perfectly flashed the Leona E.
I think this really
And
shows the difference.
Turned around. Yeah, and then turned around and almost one-shot both the Leona and the Ezreal.
Has been destroyed.
It's a horse!
He has one ult.
And
Here,
Ezreal...
does he get his ult cast? No, he finds 4 people, but Jarvan goes in, preventing Leona from following up. Viego coming into the fight late. Does he get his first reset? He finds it hard to take out Nasus and dies right before he can take over. And unfortunately, this is where the game ends. Now,
Can we check the Nasus stack? Check the Nasus stack!
It's not letting me, unfortunately.
No!
But I can maybe pull up his... I can pull it up. Surely I can.
We have to check.
Let us go back a bit in the timer. Where is it? Time controls? Let us
Congratulations anyway to the blue team for this, well, tight win, I would say. It wasn't really a stomp, there were some back and forth moments. But it was pretty damn close.
513 stacks.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, I am now down $5. So I will be pausing the stream now for a little bit as we start the draft for the next teams. I will be sending the teams out shortly. Just give me 5 minutes.
We'll be back soon, guys. Alrighty.
Alright, guys, we're back. I've just gotten info that they should be ready to start the stream, or start the draft. Do you need the draft link too? I will just do this so you can watch it. There we go.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and now the bands are starting. Friendly Rob said down. Chat, interesting.
Yeah, he's being unfriendly Rob now. He's telling us
He's
to.
no, it's him trying to jump off the ledge.
Oh. Wait, so he is unfriendly Rob. I
Oh
told him
yeah,
no
yeah,
more
yeah.
trolling, only unfriendly Rob now, and he told me to jump off a ledge in Pokemon.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. The Akshan ban, I mean, makes sense. They don't want the Grandmaster to get his main pick. Interesting. Rob getting banned again. They really,
Unlucky. They
they,
need to banish Shake on it.
just like Kazik told me, Rob only plays vegan champs, and it seems that they don't like vegan champs. Jarvan bans, a good ban, prevents a lot of team play, as we saw from last game. Jarvan was able to deny so much from the enemy team. Got the Kindred ban, another Wessel ban, and a Samira ban. They do not want Snurp on his main. I'm guessing the pentakill might have been on Samira.
Only ball champions. No, he doesn't play only ball champions.
Karma doesn't seem very bald to me, but
No.
we got the Gragas pick. Very flexible pick, honestly.
Akam, I know I could be a League of Legends champion, but unfortunately, Riot hasn't added me yet.
I mean, if we look at the Lee Sin, I mean,
He's me. He is me for real.
it's you for
I'm
real.
also blind.
Let's see what red team decides to pick into
The
Gragas.
Gragas first
Oh,
pick. It's Bomba
Pantheon.
time.
But remember, Gragas is a very flexible champ, can be played in 3 roles right now.
Is he viable jungle or top lane as well?
Both.
Or mid lane? Okay, and then he
All
isn't
also
played
mid
mid
lane.
lane, I
I mean,
guess.
you
Oh,
can play mid lane, but he's not as good.
alright. But then he is support. I mean, technically
Ah,
you can also play him AD carry, right? So,
okay, yeah. Very flexible pick right here with the Gragas. Just like Carrie taught us, don't overthink your
yeah.
drafts. Don't make them too flexible.
Uh,
The Aphelios pick here, quite who was the ADC this time? I forgot. I think it was it David or was it the the new member? I need to check now.
I'm not sure.
It's Naut and the Mela, the new member. Yeah, if it's an Aphelios game, this is gonna be quite spicy. Aphelios into Ezreal. This is looking like LEC all over again. Although I didn't see Gragas or Pantheon in those games, but just inventing the meta.
I mean, it's a for fun game, right? So they're here to show us what they've got.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm down for it. I want to see some spicy picks.
So Rel pick, once again, like I said before, Rel and Ezreal, quite an interesting combo. But as I said before, Rel is also a semi-flexible pick. You can play her jungle, you can play her support.
Is she still viable in the jungle?
She's playable. I think Tristan likes to play it a lot. An Alistar pick, very strong pick to keep Aphelios alive. This is where, as blue team, I would either decide quickly where Rel is support or jungle and pick either an Alistar counter or pick for either your jungle or top, depending where Gragas goes to deny Pantheon or whatever they've got in stock. As
Yeah.
I mean, they've also picked a quite like Pantheon is technically playable also in multiple lanes. So
Yeah, that's what I think Blue Side is struggling with now. What do they ban out? I think they are with the Gwen ban coming through. I think they think it's Pantheon jungle.
with Gwen coming through, it could then be having Pantheon top as well.
I mean, but they. Oh wait, it's I'm looking at the wrong team. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I guess we'll see it from these bans.
With the
But
Akali ban, they're
what
taking
they
out
think.
another one of the Grandmaster's picks. Tryndamere ban, interesting. I think Rob earlier said he wanted to play Tryndamere.
What will the last ban be? Another mid lane ban, maybe?
I could see it as potential since yep, Yasuo, they're banning
There we
another one of
go.
his champions, so they pick here. They're hovering Renekton. Renekton
That's
is
a
kind.
lot of AD.
It is a lot of AD from Red Team. They're going to have to pick a strong AP, and if I'm gonna be honest, your best pick for AP is in the mid lane and not top lane.
Yeah. But then Pantheon would have to go jungle, which is doable, but then
I
you
mean,
have a double AD top
or
side,
they could
so
pick an AP jungler as well and go
yeah.
Pantheon mid.
Yeah, I mean, what are strong AP junglers now? Maybe
I
Lilia
think
or Evelynn? I
Lilia,
don't
I think
know.
Lilia is quite strong. I think Elise is actually no, Elise isn't good anymore. They nerfed early game. You'd want to pick something like maybe
Diana,
Talia.
maybe.
I think Diana is Diana works in this comp, but you want to keep
Yeah.
a Felios alive whilst having CC.
Maybe we'll see the Adil Classic and we'll see some Nidalee.
Nidalee, Nidalee would be an interesting. It would be a spicy pick.
Yes.
Oh, we got
I
the
would be down
Nico
for it.
pick. Oh, it's Steven's classic. I think this is the Steven Nico mid. Kun, I like the fiddle, but fiddle is unfortunately very easy to deny if you put down easy vision. I mean, it wasn't a bad call. Now we see blue team is also very heavy on AP actually.
Fiddle. That's yeah. The chat comes with a good suggestion. Fiddle could also be played.
I think it's too risky to play it here because these players are experienced and so they can put down easy vision and like I said, AP mid laner.
Yeah.
Having the Ahri and Nico in the same actually it could be a Nico jungle angle. I didn't think about it. Bathroom intermission. All right, we're gonna take a little break before they get into the game. What do you think about these comps? I'm seeing a very meta comp from Red Team, having Syndra mid, Renekton top. I think their only outlier is Pantheon in the jungle, but they can make it work. It's very mobile champion, has CC, has survivability, can take out targets if he needs to. He's a very versatile champ. He works early, but he falls off a bit in the mid game. So whilst on blue team we have Gragas, very safe champs.
Yeah.
What do we want to bet
Astral
on?
also very safe.
What do we want to bet on? You know what? One more bet. One more bet. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know what kind of bet. Sammy, help me with here. Help me here. What kind of bet are we doing here?
I feel like we want to have a bet for the supports now. They both have engaged supports, so we'll see which
Right.
of the
Has
supports gets
the highest assists?
exactly
Okay,
the highest
okay,
assist for
okay.
Alistar and Rel.
Maybe you can make a poll. You do slash poll, I think, and then and it pops up a menu. And whatever chat votes, if that is the one that is correct, then I will have to gift another sub.
Man, I'm on Twitch on my phone and looking. Let
Oh,
me
okay,
whip it
unlucky.
up. Here we go. Yes, please. How does this work?
I think you just type /poll and then enter, and then it pops up a menu. Okay, I didn't see the other team say they were ready, but the game has started anyways. Now I have to wait a while again for the game to go through. Now my league sound is dead. This is worrisome. I feel like my game might crash.
Uh-oh.
No, my league sound isn't dead. It just refuses to work.
Oi.
I guess we'll just have to wait for them to get into game before I can my sound will work again. The music is gone. The music doesn't exist. So let me turn on some background music.
Look.
Maybe
I
not
didn't make a
this.
poll, but somebody else did. Nice.
Oh, nice. That's a prediction, but that works too.
A sits.
That's
Yes.
a sits. Oh,
I was wondering why
Well-
I couldn't make a poll because Akon was already making one.
that makes sense. Let's see. We have one voter on Rel. We have 2 people thinking Rel is going to get more assists this game. I feel like they might be on something. You guys are really hoping David performs this game. Oh, and as we look at the comp, it seems that it is indeed it is Gragas jungle and Nico top. I was wrong. It is not Steven on his classic pick.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
Alright, I need to get ready to move all the stuff. I have 2 minutes.
Forget him.
For the fact that we have 16 members here and only 2 people voting is it's very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's also a lot of the players themselves.
Yeah,
also
it would make sense.
being here.
Or it's maybe people who don't know how to vote.
Yeah, you can open up the poll and then vote. That's top. Oh, I have channel points. Oh, let me spend them.
Oh, let's see, what can we... You can send the message in sub-only mode.
I can just turn on sub-only mode.
I know.
Epic.
That would be very unfortunate for me.
Wait, you are a sub though.
Oh wait, true.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ignore what I
Nice.
said. Let's
I've
just...
made myself cool.
Whoa! He's got sunglasses!
Epic.
The game will start in a minute. Honestly, which comp do you think... I honestly think red team's comp is way stronger, but maybe blue team has some hidden synergy that will completely change the way of the game.
I mean, we saw the Nico Ezreal combos in the LEC last week, I believe, when G2 played it, and Hans Sama and Caps on those champions just one-shot 3 people when Nico hit an ult and Ezreal ulted
Ulted.
over it. So maybe we'll see that. We have, of
Maybe-
course, a nice combo with
So,
Rel as well.
Maybe we'll see an interesting minion, like in the middle of a fight, Rel going in to bait a lot of attention while Nico as a minion walks up,
Yeah.
hits a good ult, and then
Yeah, I mean, then you have a lot of people who can follow that up, right? You
Oh.
have Gragas who can follow it up or engage. You have Ari who can do all of that. So we have a lot of forward momentum. Of course, the Syndra with her Scatter the Weak has a lot of disengage as well. The Alistar.
Adam voting for Alistar to get more assists.
Yeah.
You know what?
Um,
No matter what happens this game, because Adam is here, I will be gifting.
Nice.
But at the end of the game, because I want to see who wins. Okay, I can now stream the game because it has finally started on my end.
What is an icon
Icon.
next to Adam's name?
It's the poll icon. It's like
Oh.
basically it tells the streamer that he's in the second camp of people.
I see it. I see
Welcome
it.
to Summoner's Rift.
Nice.
All right, the game should be running for everyone now. I see it on my second screen, so I hope so.
Yes.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm watching this stream with 4 FPS. I don't know what happened.
That's unfortunate. There's not been much. Ezreal hits a Q. Easy start for the Ezreal. Is he running mana flow or anything? No. Does he have tier? Nope.
Nope.
He was just being annoying. Classic Naut. We have some
For
dancing
me,
in the top
the
lane.
order of the red team is kind of scuffed. Can we swap
Oh, yes.
them around?
Yes, let's
Minions
fix
have
it.
spawned.
I think that should be
Epic.
everything. Yep.
Yes.
We see Syndra has hit a spell and is now 8 gold ahead.
Nice.
And Nico and Renekton are having fun. Both junglers starting without a leash, making it harder for the laners to expect where each lane is going, where each jungler is starting.
Oh, wait a
Hiding in
minute.
the bush. Oh, Rel with the early
The level 1?
early level 1 fight with Ezreal. Very smart move. Rel is a lot stronger than Alistar on the level 1. We've got this. We've got a lot of potential play in the bot lane now with Alistar being half health already. They might look for a level 2 aggressive fight. Ezreal dashing in to get an extra Q in. Alistar is forced to use his potions and use at least one potion to heal up. Interesting camera, moving back and forth like.
Could you restream on Discord, please?
Yes.
Let's see if that fixes my bitrate for a bit.
Yes, I shall do that.
Thank you.
Now I have to fix my entire setup.
Oh no!
It's fine. I fixed it. I learned how to
It's
do
much
it.
better. Yes, thank you.
No problem. I didn't realize it was bugging like that. We've got level 3 coming up on the bot lane soon, so we might see a very aggressive fight. Renekton using his level up timer, but unfortunately gets rooted.
Once again, however, Wolf is playing a vegan champion.
We have a very confusing interaction in the bot lane where Rel tries to go in but gets knocked back by Alistar. Rob in love with his vegan champions.
So far, so good. Who's ahead in his jungle cleared? Looks like Bentin is actually ahead.
It's fine, Adam. I fixed the bitrate now. It works perfectly fine. Steven hitting the charm on Syndra.
And the camera just completely ignoring it.
Oh, we see a gank. No, he just moves into the lane to prevent Syndra from dying. Oh,
I don't think he has W up yet.
he
No,
does. I think he was.
he used
He
it.
was
Oh.
just no. He was waiting for the clone to go down because he was
Ooh.
hiding in his clone, making it very hard for Renekton to know which Nico he had to hit. Syndra TPing back to lane. Alistar canceling one of the Rel stuns.
Oh.
Immediately getting stunned back. Forced to flash. Ezreal goes in
And that's
and
first
gets the last
blood
auto, gets
down.
first blood. Does Aphelios get to trade? No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Steven gets his reset, and then, and now bot lane is, I think, trying to push in. Oh, Rel going for a very aggressive flash.
Oh wow.
Interesting that she didn't Q first.
Yeah.
But at least the Aphelios flash is down. Oh, Sin hitting her E on Ahri, but Ahri coming out fine. We should see in the next minute or so, level 6 is happening mid and top. Hopefully they get one reset in for their items. Ahri getting her reset now, which is very, very good because it'll mean she should have a decent amount of items compared to Syndra for this 5 minutes. Because fun fact in League, 5:30 is about the time when your solo laners hit level 6 if they've gotten both waves. It's why you'll notice higher level players back around right before 5 minutes 30, just so they can get a level 6 and have items for it and look for a play on plates or something like Drake. We see Rel stunning the Alistar, whilst Ezreal with his reset is pushing into Aphelios, and he knows that Aphelios has no flash. He flashes in, Q autos, and Aphelios can't do anything. Now, Alistar is also constantly stunned, looking for a trade on the Rel, but unfortunately...
I think Rel dies here.
But Rel dies, and Ezreal doesn't go in to try and capitalize. Now Ezreal has to try and kill the Pantheon, but he just gets flashed on and stunned. He heals, but I think it isn't enough. The Q... Oh, he dodges the Q! He sidesteps the Q!
He can kill him. He needs to kill him. He needs to hit him.
Unfortunately, he gets the shutdown, but he gets traded for the... by the Gragas. I think it's still a worth trade for the Pantheon, as he just got 600 gold, no, 450 gold.
Oh, the flesh charm! Perfectly
Very
over
good
the way.
play by Steven on mid. And like I said, within the minute, already one play happened mid lane with that level 6. Rob using his ult to try and stop Kaji from killing him, but I think it's too late, and oh, he's forced to flash.
Yeah, very back and forth early game. You see kills going around to both sides.
Carry is doing Drake, and David is trying to not draw attention. Alistar might spot Drake being done. No, he does not spot it. This should be
even if he does, they cannot really contest it. The bottom side is too far behind, and the jungler is nowhere near.
Kaji going in, finds the real Nico, but doesn't continue, and then, wait a minute. This is AD Nico. Or this on-hit Nico. No wonder his ult did no damage. We might not be seeing that LEC combo, because his ult should not be hitting that hard.
Well, that does explain it a little bit. At least that way their complete topside isn't AD, or AP heavy,
yeah.
I should say. I think it's a good switch up from Rob.
I think it's a good amount of flexible play potential. I think Kaji is a bit angry about that, because that seems to be quite annoying to play into.
Yeah, I thought actually that Kaji had this...
Oh! And Steven blocking the stun with his charm! Not sure if that was on purpose, but that was very well played.
It's a perfectly timed charm.
Yeah,
Rob is backing Kaji's back.
Pantheon was Wing onto him, and he uses his charm, and it cancelled it, because that's just how it works. Carry coming out of the bush a bit early. Aphelios ghosting to try and kite out this fight. Aphelios is walking a bit too far up, but he's actually safe from all the CC.
Yeah, it's a very...
Gragas showed himself a little bit too early. But now they go for a dive here. They go for a dive here. The wrong person is tanking, but it's fine.
Oh, but it's
Aphelios
fine.
might trade.
It actually works out perfectly.
No.
Assuming Rel survives.
Rel lives on 1 HP, and it turns out to be fine. Let's look at the gold differences now. Oh, Steven is almost dead. With also a 20 CS deficit. It's very unfortunate that his matchup is the way it is. Kaji flashes forward for Rob, but Rob just walks away. Does he not have his E? Now he's ulting. No, but that might have just cost him his life. Nope. Pantheon can't. He is now. Oh, Ezreal is now ulting mid for Syndra. Misses the Syndra, unfortunately, but it might hit Pantheon or Renekton. It hits both.
It both.
None of
Yeah,
them low
I think
enough
Kaji is losing it a little bit. I think he's getting poked out by Rob a little bit too much. In the early games, he seemed to have his plan. Like he sliced and diced over the what's her face
Nico?
over the Nico's clone, and then waited out the clone timing.
Okay.
But now he
Alistar
just
finds himself
gets
caught
poked
here,
out.
but Alistar does have level 6, so if he does get hit by a charm... Oh, he ulted
Oh.
just too soon!
It should still be fine.
But he should be fine
backup.
because the damage reduction on it is a bit crazy. A pick that would have been very good here for blue team side is Sylas, because Sylas with the ability to grab Alistar, Syndra, and Renekton is very strong actually.
Yeah.
Especially Alistar, making it almost unkillable and heals your full health bar. Pantheon gets bombarded right into Gragas. Unfortunate. Gets caught out by the entire team. Syndra does have ultimate, no idea how close she is to the upgrade. Rob just poking out Kaji. And judging from the pathing, we might see a play bot lane soon. Alistar is walking up very aggressively, misses his airborne, and I think he dies for that now.
Ooh,
Now
that's
Aphelios not flashing. Oh, but Pantheon ults behind, but Gragas is there.
And the Grax is waiting for him.
And Ari is there too. That is a very unfortunate play. Syndra has TP'd in, but Aphelios dies before he can do anything about it because he wasted his flash earlier. This is a very well played fight by blue team. And now Syndra is forced to run, but she might be able to catch the Syndra. And she catches the Syndra, and Gragas flashes in to secure the kill. Holy! Oh, Steven is very happy about that.
Yeah.
Someone clip it for Steven. He definitely wants this clip to be renowned.
After being bullied by all the skill shots Syndra had in the early game, I think Steven feels like this is some payback.
I think with the way the game is going now, it's looking quite disastrous for Red Team. Pantheon couldn't do enough early game, and now he's in the mid game with only one item, and unfortunately this is where he starts falling behind a little bit. Rob missing a vital skill shot that might have costed him his life. Does he have flash? Rob has flash, but he still dies anyways.
And the top lane is on the scoreboard. Woo! The Croc is happy.
I think
I was about to comment on nothing happening in the top lane,
yeah.
and this happens.
And oh, now we get a Herald top lane. This might be first turret. This should be first turret actually. If since Nico is dead and they have a wave coming soon. They might be able to get first turret, although the turret plating is giving the turret around 500 armor, makes it very hard for them to end it. Steven hitting a beautiful charm on the Syndra and dodging the Q. Can he secure the kill? He secures the kill without dying. And Ezreal
The Rel was already.
That was
The Rel was already auto-attacking the creeps.
Yeah.
To share this farm, but
that was a
close.
very risky play. And now we see Ezreal and Gragas here on the bottom side, looking for a potential play. We have but maybe there might be a bomb bot coming soon. Alistar knows that
Alistar can't just engage. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Alistar is engaging right before Ezreal can do anything. I think it was a bit greedy
They
of
need
Ezreal
to
to be this far. Oh, but what? This guy goes to math class or something. He knows his angles perfectly. Bombas the Aphelios right into him, so that Alistar cannot block it. It is a very unfortunate play for the Aphelios.
Yeah, if they had Steam just committed harder on the
Alistar is going
Ezreal,
for a
then
very greedy play, and he will die for it. It was a good attempt. Unfortunately, the Rel was ready and stunned him. Pantheon is now here to prevent bot lane from pushing another wave. He's probably there to catch or freeze. Unfortunately for Ari this game, she has not been able to touch the turret, but it's fine because she seems to be quite even. She's actually
she's way ahead.
Wait,
Yeah,
she
she
has
has
4
4
kills. Oh my! I thought
yeah,
she
just got.
I thought she had fewer kills. With that 4-kill lead, she's actually ahead by 600 gold. And if we look at the Ezreal with a 2,700 gold lead.
And Rob gets the blue buff as well to insult injury for Kaji.
Rob might be behind in gold, but he's definitely ahead in the mental.
Yeah, the only reason that Kaiji's ahead is because of that gank
That gank and the
from
Herald
Pantheon
for
and the
turret.
tower. Yeah.
That probably netted him like 1,500 gold or something.
Yeah, he's almost 50 gold or 40 gold behind, or creep.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's a lot of
Oh,
flash, a lot of
beautiful
resources
flash.
used for the Syndra.
Beautiful.
Oh, but Syndra walks back in.
Yeah, and she'll pay for it too.
She'll pay for that. If we look, yeah, but the Ezreal's lead just keeps getting larger and larger. And Gragas.
And Bomba.
Bomba. A lot is being used here. Does Rob has his first item? Rob does not have his first item versus the Renekton's Borg. It's a very greedy fight to take here, and he uses a flash, but Kaji does not get baited because he has PTA. But he unfortunately
Kaji
cannot
again
flash.
flashing when he doesn't have anything else to catch up. Very
but he's waiting in the
unfortunate.
bush, and he catches Rob off guard, and now Rob can't escape. Oh, but this time he picks the wrong Nico.
But he might still be able to do something. No.
No, he has
doesn't have
to. He has to
flash,
get out,
doesn't
but he
have
can't. That's unfortunate. Had he followed Rob, or even if he was the Fey clone, he should have gone upwards. It is very unfortunate that he did not know where the rest of the team was. Ezreal gets hit by the sun, is now blocked off from the rest of the team. Velios barely hits his ult, but Ezreal goes down to Syndra, giving 700 gold. This might have just put her back into the game.
That is a pretty significant amount. Did they get the second herald?
The Herald was taken by Rel, so yes.
Yeah.
Not the best person for it to go on, but at least they got the Herald. Herald for Ezreal and Pantheon, or Herald and Pantheon for Ezreal. I don't know if that's worth it because the gold went on Syndra. She has the potential to take out someone, out of the fight immediately. Early Herald by the support here. I think they thought they had their sweeper active.
Yeah, they didn't realize that they got the herald, and now it's just walking
and so
down mid lane.
now they have to improvise with this mid lane Herald when tier 1 is already down.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. They should just be able to clean this up because Rel is all alone.
Pantheon chooses to clear his camps anyways.
I mean,
because Ezreal is now mid first, and we have Gragas and Ahri being close by, and with this Herald
if this
pressure,
herald still gets a charge,
I mean, Pantheon is late. It gets a charge.
They could have. Wow.
But
Well,
now they see where 4 players are. Ahri is going for an aggressive play against the Renekton. Hits the Everfrost, still has 1 dash available. Renekton is struggling to get in range. Gragas are early. Velios gets picked out of the fight instantaneously. He just gets one-shot by everyone. Gragas going back in to try and finish off the Renekton. Renekton dies to the Ignite by Rel, and now this Drake should be free from blue team. I think this is an unfortunate game. Oh, Ezreal playing very risky with his life right there. Nico taking over a ward. He's doing some goofy shenanigans.
Pantheon clicking all the bounties.
Pantheon is treating this like a solo queue game.
Yeah, unfortunate the Velios just was out of position and just got focused or caught by the Ahri, which is playing a very good game.
If we look at the kills and assists from the rest of the game, we see that David is part of 18 of the 20 kills in this game.
The star has 2 assists. Or 1 kill and assist, which is...
It's a very unfortunate game. Pantheon going for a very aggressive play. Why is Ezreal
He didn't.
so tanky?
That's unlucky, he didn't even get the tower first.
Oh,
now not
but
having
Nico
the
gets
best
bumped
game.
away from the Syndra, so she cannot ult. I don't think it mattered, but maybe Syndra could have got 1 more Q and her R, and it would have been able to kill the Nico.
Yeah, I think the Alistar was just concerned with saving the Syndra, but it's unfortunately, even when he bumped the Ahri
Unfortunately,
away...
there's too much CC on the Rel.
Yeah, and the Ezreal is starting to put out some damage. He has 2 items and a full pulse hammer. It's
Ezreal has definitely scaled. He's sitting on 2.5 items with a 3.4k gold lead.
Benson doing his whole combo and just literally felt Rel is still full HP.
Literally does nothing to Rel. Rel walks up to Steven, steals his cams. Haha, funny. Alistar flashes in for the Ari, and they should get Ari out, but Ari, Zonius is flashing out, and Rel goes in. Rel goes in to save the Ari, and Ari, for some reason, is not getting collapsed on by the Renekton because I think he can get both kills. He gets the Gragas shutdown for 900 gold, but unfortunately, he gets taken out by Ari.
Another assist for the Alistar.
As much as that might have not been the greatest for blue team,
Wait,
not
stop the
giving.
chase.
Oh, but maybe Pantheon can get the kill here. Oh,
I think he'll die to the next. Unfortunate.
Oh, he
If the
barely
Syndra
lives.
kept chasing, the Syndra gave up the chase when the Pantheon ulted, which is very unfortunate.
that was very good for red team, getting the 900 gold from Gragas, but almost the 900 gold from Ari, or the 1000 gold from Ari. But luckily, Rel spent her life to save him.
Uba, indeed. She might be a vegan, but she's killing every monster in the jungle.
Unlucky.
Ivern does not approve.
It seems like both teams are looking to take Baron here, whilst Rob puts on side lane pressure. Rob turns into the Gromp, I believe. Yeah, Gromp is taking the wave.
But the Gromp attack speed though.
Yeah. We've got a fight brewing in topside jungle. Or what seems to be. But a lot of pings on the mid wave. They're looking for Ezreal, I think. Because Ezreal gets caught out, but Ezreal does not get ulted. Alistar looking for the Ezreal.
Alistar was hex flashing over the wall.
And Pantheon is almost completely taken out of the fight. Rel going in on the cuts. Aphelios getting clipped by the Gragasar and the Ezreal are and gets killed. Ezreal going back in, gets ulted by Syndra and dies. Like, no one is...
Kaji's doing his best, but
Kaji almost takes out the Ari. It was very close attack. Rob TP's in, and now with 4 members of their team versus 2, I think it's safe to say they should get the Baron for free. Akam, you do make a good point. Barons and dragons are animals too.
fact, but I think it matters less to Ivern because they might be malicious, and the Baron at least is void form. So
Oh, Pantheon is ulting
Ivern
in, looking to try and steal, but he ults it too late and just gets exploded by the rest of the team.
That's a nicely
It was a
timed
nice
ult by
attack.
Rob. And I believe that they just gave
Now they may have
Dragon
just
away as well.
They may have just given away Dragon for free. I forgot that the timers, I had accidentally disabled them.
But it's a 12k gold difference, or 11k.
It's
In
11,000
blue
gold
team's
difference.
favor.
It's very hard for red team to come out of this. But remember, one team fight can change everything. If they somehow kill Ari and Ezreal, it becomes a lot harder for blue team to finish this fight. And as we've been seeing from Ezreal's positioning, Syndra has found angles to kill him before a team fight finishes.
Oh! Oh, perfectly done by Alistar. Unfortunately, it doesn't save his life. He sidestepped the Bomba and Aphelios' face for stepping up. Oh, Alistar sidestepped the Bomba and perfectly ulted into CC cancel the charm, which I maybe think was more of an accident, but it looked cool.
Hey, it looked cool. This guy he was almost him. Ezreal with a very buggy looking WQ. Kills the Syndra. And I think it's Jover.
We still have 200 years of gameplay development left. It responds now.
Oh, we have 200 years. What combo? He has blue purple. This is the potential. He's made. Oh, he gets CC'd. CC'd again. He ults. His ult.
The ult. Oh, so
Almost
close to getting a
kills.
triple.
David is now griefing and dies for it.
Unlucky. And the Boba.
the Boba
Oh,
just
GG,
misses.
well played.
I think Steven is very happy with his performance here.
Well, and I think you are owed another sub.
I do owe another sub, so as I put up the other draft, I will be paying a second sub. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna go bankrupt today. Oh, and Bus has gotten my sub! Sick! He's not even here, I think.
Yay. Well, don't you have to be online to receive the sub?
Uh, maybe he's here and he's not talking.
That might be true. Uh, to answer the question, you can already go to the stream channel and then to the vaults, and then you can already find the well, basically the running vault of this stream and clip it there.
Imagine.
As you probably can't look back far enough if you just click on the
All right. Well, I
clip button.
think that'll have been it from me for the League 5v5s. If the League players still want to do some ARAMs, feel free to do so. Just even ARAM 5v5s, but I would ask you to organize those yourselves because I'm a bit tired now after having casted 3 games, being a completely new caster. I hope everyone watching has enjoyed the 5v5s or for how scuffed they were, and I hope I think the next stream is Adam and Ilsa playing Risk of Rain or something at 11. So I hope you join them because from what I've been told, Adam makes some very good streams.
Yes, the Risk of Rain stream last year was very fun. It was absolute chaos, but also a lot of fun. So if you still have time to check it out later, definitely do. I don't know if there are any plans for more 5v5 currently, but if the players are watching, you can just go to the lobby and set up something yourself still if you want to continue. But I will also be quitting the cast right now, so
All right, bye everyone, and see you next time.